Well, now's the time. If there are children who want to come and hang out with me at the front and have a little chat, now's when we do that. And if you don't, I'll just chat with everyone there over here. Here's someone. You coming? I know it's very hard. There's tables in the way. Good morning. Happy Easter. Indeed. Correct, and forgive me. Happy Easter to you too. Very good. Okay, so what do we celebrate on Easter? The which of Jesus?
No, when Jesus was alive.
Yes, very good. So we celebrate when Jesus was alive. I thought you might say chocolate. No? Did you get chocolate today? Okay, so there's maybe chocolate is how we celebrate, not what we celebrate. Is that what you think? Yeah? But you said we celebrate Jesus, right? And do you know what happened on Easter that we celebrate? Like, what do we celebrate about Jesus on Easter? Exactly. Rose from the dead, they said. Rose from the dead. Well, do you think that's possible? Seems pretty impossible. It seemed impossible to the people back then, for sure. What other things can you think of that are impossible? Are you good at impossible things? Touching the end of space. I agree with you. That is impossible.
Sneezing with your eyes open.
Sorry, which doing what with your eyes open?
Sneezing with your eyes open.
Sneezing with your eyes open is impossible? Have you tried this? Have you tried this? Okay, try it. Maybe it's impossible. Wait, there was another one. Something about seeing what? Oh, now we lost it. I waited too long. Sorry about that. It'll come back to you. This happens to me all the time. Can you lick your elbow? That, I find, is also impossible. Exactly. Or could you fit an elephant in a car?
No, unless it's really big.
That'd be a super big car, right?
A double-decker bus is possible.
How big do you think this double-decker bus would have to be? Exactly, giant. So we understand impossible. We got that, right? And so, but then there's sometimes impossible things are kind of possible, or something weird happens, something mysterious happens, right? I was thinking about that, and I thought, it's kind of like this napkin. This is kind of like what happened to Jesus and his friends, right? So this is just a napkin, right? Napkin. And sometimes things happen and stuff gets broken, right? Do you ever feel like you get broken or life gets broken, things get wrecked? Yeah. Things get broken. That's what happened, I think, with Jesus and his family or his people. Do you want to sit with us? No, you don't want to. It's all broken. I agree with you. It's all broken, it's all wrecked. This is how the disciples felt, surely. This is how sometimes we feel. What do you think God does with broken things? How does God fix broken things? If you pray, and sometimes God fixes broken things ways we don't imagine. But do you think, like if we were to give God our broken things, what does God do with them? Yeah, sometimes they get healed. Sometimes they get fixed. And that's what happened, I think, with Jesus and his people and his disciples. And nobody knew exactly how. But somehow, things that were broken wait a second. Sometimes things that are broken can get fixed. There's sometimes little pieces left over. Does that seem impossible? You know how I did it? You know how I did it? Do you know how I did it?
What if she had like another napkin under?
You think so? I will tell you all after church. How about that? But in the meantime, part of it is mystery, right? Part of it is a mystery that we don't really understand, but we celebrate that God can bring wholeness to brokenness. And that's part of what Easter's about. So thank you for celebrating with me today. And I think I'm going to send you back to sit there before you have to come back here again. But thank you very much.